future. We're afraid of where we've been. You gotta let me in. I'm not your friend. Drowning in water. And you my hand. Falling the land. It's my regret. Is this all you wanted? It's all in your head.
Become less and less popular over time. The minute Grow Garden grew and the minute Grow Garden released is when the end of Blox Fruits began. The sixth most popular Roblox game on the platform, making Grow Garden and several other games surpass Blox Fruits. How come so many new games are surpassing Blox Fruits? Especially a game like Blox Fruits, where it is really well known for its high quality fruits and One Piece style game. Why is it that Dead Rails has surpassed Blox Fruits and a garden game has surpassed Blox Fruits, and all these new games, especially Brain Rock games, are surpassing Blox Fruits so rapidly? How come Blox Fruits is earning less money than some of these games that are so simplistic, whereas Blox Fruits is not a simplistic game, but is a very high quality game in terms of their fruit? The good thing is that Blox Fruits is actually releasing a very big update, including brand new fruits which are going to surpass the current dragon fruit, which is the most OP fruit in the entire game. If this video reaches 700 likes, I'll go ahead and of course reveal that fruit, because at this moment I'm not able to, but by the next video I should be able to reveal it. Because if this update doesn't even get Blox Fruits to at least 5 million players, or even more players, or at least close to Grow Garden's players, which is 11 million concurrent players, then Blox Fruits will never have a chance to become the #1 Roblox game ever again, with all the competition going around it. Okay, it's very obvious that something needs to change with Blox Fruits. So the question is, does Blox Fruits need to update more? Do they need to update more frequently? Do they need to update less? What do they need to do right now in order to surpass all these games that are randomly surpassing Blox Fruits? Well, the very obvious answer is Blox Fruits doesn't need to update regularly. Now, Grow Garden is doing weekly updates, as well as Dead Rails, and a lot of other games are doing weekly updates. Blox Fruits does not need to do weekly updates at all, but they should at least be able to do monthly updates, with one update every 3 months being a massive update. Some games do this and actually end up being very successful with it. The Dragon Fruit update was a very successful update, and Blox Fruits has seen how well that has done. Something that everyone wants right now is the Control rework update, which has been hyped up for a year but has never come out. I'm pretty sure nobody wanted these other reworked fruits, especially the Gravity Fruit. Don't get me wrong, these reworked fruits are amazing, and what Blox Fruits has done with them are very cool, but at the end of the day, nobody really cares about them after 2 weeks, because we all just want the control rework update, exactly like the dragon rework update that we wanted and now we got. Everyone uses the dragon rework fruit because it's very OP and we've waited a long time for it. So if they bring out the control rework fruit, that would definitely spike Bloxroot's player count all the way up once again. But of course, that isn't enough to even beat Girl Garden. So what's an update that Bloxroot could do right now that would spike their player count above Girl Garden's player count, which is something Bloxroot needs to do in order to become the most popular Roblox game again on the platform? Now there's two things they could do. They could introduce community creations, which would only consist of the community creating the updates. Let me explain. Bloxroot is trying to redo maps right now and just rework a lot of the game to update it to look more like Roblox today. And the community has been wanting quite a lot of revamps around the map for quite some time. And so the community could do so. What the Bloxroot developers could do is make a Reddit page where everyone can create Bloxroot's items, maps, and reworks for the game. The community would create it and the developers would add it. This way the developers save time, and as well as that, they have more time working on bigger things for Bloxroot, such as the crews being reworked or reworking the control fruit, which is something that has been hyped up for a year. And even though it's been hyped up for a year, Bloxroot for some reason has not released the control rework fruit, which is something they could have done right after the dragon fruit update. Now why have they not released the control rework update? No idea. Maybe they want to make it big, maybe they want to make it special, just like the dragon rework update, but hopefully it doesn't take a year, because the dragon rework update, let's be honest, it was an amazing update, but it should have not taken a full year because that update was not really that big, and for a year of waiting, it was not really something to wait for a whole year. Maybe 2 months or 4 months, but a year for one fruit being reworked was crazy. What community creations would do is allow the developers to work on massive updates, which could also change Roblox's whole perspective on what is trending currently, while the community basically makes it easier for the developers to do things. This way we would get updates more faster, as well as that we would get the big updates that we've been waiting for a long time. If community creations were already implemented for the dragon rework update, we would have gotten that update a lot quicker. Now if they don't want to introduce community creations because that may be a lot of work to implement things, or they just want to make everything themselves, then only focusing on bringing us big updates could work the best, because bringing small updates for Bloxroot could work, but Girl Garden always brings out the biggest updates possible for their game. They do weekly live events. Now Bloxroot doesn't need to do a live event, but most of the community thinks that Bloxroot is not even capable of doing live events. But before that, let me tell you about this new game that is a lot better than any other dress-up games that you have seen. And soon, Bloxroot will be on Fortnite as well, because this game has various of different outfits. It's very unique compared to any other dress-up game, and is one of the most high-quality games. And if this game blows up, then there will soon be a time where Bloxroot will be available on Fortnite, and an even better version than the Roblox version, which we play today. And if you want that to happen, go ahead and leave a like and favorite dress-up. Go ahead and play dress up on Fortnite today, because the more we play dress up, the higher chances of Bloxroot one day being on Fortnite. There's only 2 updates that realistically can bring up the player count: Fort C or the control rework fruit, or a fruit that is way better than the dragon fruit, which could be the control fruit. Here's the thing, when the dragon rework update came out and it costed 5,000 Robux, that brought a lot of OG players back as well. So when Bloxroot releases expensive fruits, yeah, it might be annoying for some people, but it's something that brings a lot of people back because it's a rare fruit and it's very expensive. But one thing that would genuinely bring the player count up, and this has worked for plenty of Roblox games, limited time fruits. They don't need to regularly do this, but if they can bring out one limited time fruit which is available for 3 days, the player count would actually spike up to even 8 million concurrent players. For some reason on Roblox, a lot of people like to collect things around Roblox games, even if that includes limited time things that only you can buy for a couple of days or a couple of hours. Limited time things all across Roblox games, even if those players don't even play that certain Roblox game, makes them want to go in that Roblox game to buy said certain limited items. So even if majority of Roblox players don't even play Bloxroot, they will go to the game. They will go inside of Bloxroot just to buy that limited item or the limited fruit. So if Bloxroot can introduce a limited fruit, even one that's not really as good as the dragon fruit, but maybe similar, that would genuinely spike up the player count. And honestly, it's a very cheap way to get to 8 million concurrent players, or even more than Girl Garden's players player count, but would it work? Absolutely. This tactic is a little bit old and has not been done in a while, maybe like a year. But if Blox Fruits can pull this off, doing a limited time fruit update, it will definitely spark some interest while they work on the other bigger updates that they have planned for Blox Fruits. Either they release a limited time fruit or a limited time item, or they can get the community involved to bring us small updates or trendy updates for Roblox. Royal Garden has slowly been creeping in all around Roblox and already has become the most popular thing to be talked about on the entire platform. And if Blox Fruits does not step up and try something out to even compete with Grow a Garden, Dead Reels, and so many other Roblox games coming out, including Brain Rock games that are all surpassing Blox Fruits right now, then soon there will be a time where every single game starts surpassing Blox Fruits. And it's already slowly happening, but the worse it gets, the closer we get to the end of Blox Fruits forever. And the anime genre for Roblox may slowly start dying if Blox Fruits does not step up.
Today, I'm going to